Thank you.
Omewo lawyer Zoe. Omi yuku Jehovah mekwa lawyer Zoe. Omi yuku. I know that my people, good day, all of you, good day, my people, depends where you're watching from. Many are crying today, many are in sorrow, but I'm singing, I'm rejoicing because of one thing. Because of one thing, my people. I am happy because today we have a very powerful news for you people that will make you happy. So, before I proceed, I would like to play our motivation song that will motivate our people in this race so that they won't give up. I say, God bless you as you're listening. And remember, join the conversation. Today is a special day. There is something special for you people. I say, God bless you all for tuning in. Invite others. Share the video. Let them know that today we are live on YouTube, not on Facebook. There is a reason for that. So let's play our welcome song. Greetings, my people. Greetings to all of you. Today is a special day. Please, I would like to use this opportunity to welcome our great brother, Barrister Emeka. Barrister Emeka, please welcome to our today's show, episode 10.
Thank you very much. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I'm happy to be in your midst, and I greet all the Biafrans all over the world who are listening to us now. Thank you for tuning in, and I enjoin you to continue to listen. And I think we have wonderful news. We have good news. Everything that happens, as the Bible says, all things work together for good to them that love God, who are called according to his purpose. So nobody should get fed up. Nobody should be discouraged. The journey is actually nearer now. Our destination is actually nearer. So I encourage every one of you to be strong and of good courage. The end is near. I mean, what I mean is that the promised land is very near. We are getting to our destination, and it will not be long. Thank you very much for joining in. My name is EMEKA EMEKESIRI. I hope you know my name. You still remember my name?
Yes,
thank you.
I do. Thank you, Barrister. Thank you for joining us for today's episode. Barrister, please,
Yes.
sir, are you getting the news, things that is happening back home?
Yes. We have got the news. I'm currently I have the current news. Whatever is happening in Biafra land is relayed to me just as it happens. So I am always current with the news in Biafra land.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. There is one operation that the military just activated in our area. They call it Cobra Dance. And in Umuahia, Abia State, they have opened fire on innocent civilians. They are not even protesting. They are not even doing anything. They are only standing around. And the military said they are testing their vehicles. What do you have to add to that?
Yes. Yes. Nigeria is actually helping us to get independence by what they are doing. So maybe they think they are offending us without knowing that they're actually speeding up our exit from Nigeria. So this thing has triggered off a lot of things, and we have actually commenced the process of leaving Nigeria now. We have activated the process of referendum for the Biafrans now. You see, the thing is that the evidence, and we need to have the evidence documented. So all the Biafrans, all of you now, we are asking you to document the evidence, get it recorded and uploaded and sent to the address I'm going to give you now.
Yes, the address is already up. If you look at my top head, you will see the address info@Joyce C.
No, JC Gold Solicitors, jcgold.com.
jcgold.com or
Biafra
Biafra at yahoo.com. Send every evidence, both the things that is happening in Umuahia, every killings that Nigerian military are doing, the pictures, the videos, send it to that place, because Barrister have given me a very powerful news today. As he received the news of what happened day before yesterday, Barrister, what happened? Please tell our people.
Yeah, so after we received all the things happening in Biafra land, so it became necessary to activate our process of referendum now, and our documentation is with the United Nations now as I speak to you. What happens that we decided to instruct the law firm of JC Gold Solicitors in London to now take up the case, the Biafran case now. So if you look at that email we gave you, it is JC Gold Solicitors. So that is the case file. A case file has been opened now for Biafrans. The case file, and you know, the JC Gold Solicitors is a law firm that is regulated by the British authorities. So it's not a child's play when a British law firm has taken over the Biafra case now and has taken it forward to the United Nations and to the International Court of the Human Rights. So we have activated. You see, the thing is that the Nigerian president has actually committed Nigeria to the process that he cannot withdraw from now. On the 3rd of July 2016, 3rd of July 2016, that was when the Nigerian president committed Nigeria to the process which we have activated now, and federal government of Nigeria cannot withdraw again.
So my people,
I will explain to you as we go on now. I will explain to you.
Good. My people, let me tune it down a little. You know, the case is now filed into Human Rights Court of Justice in European Union, and they have opened a door to listen to the case. So what we are requesting now, for us, before we will go ahead, we need every evidence. Collect your people. If you have people in Nigeria, call them. Every evidence, picture taken, video taken, give them the email address. Either they send it there, or they send it to me, or they send it through or any angle. Make sure that this evidence reaches this law firm.
Yes.
They need every evidence to take Nigeria. This evidence now, they will use it. First of all, that the Human Rights Court will press Nigeria to withdraw all the heavy equipment in Eastern region. Before anything, they got to withdraw that they are killers troop in our territory, and then any other thing will commence. You know, thank you, Barrister, for that. Thank you for taking such a step and to protect your people. You know, I am happy to hear this. You know, I'm happy to hear this, Barrister.
Thank you. That's okay. Like I said, Nigeria is playing. In fact, Nigeria is helping us. Let me put it that way. Nigeria is helping us because without this evidence, we wouldn't have a strong case. But this evidence is now strengthening our case. What we need now is all hands to be on deck. This is not the time to fight people. This is not the time to fight one another. This is not the time to fight Barrister EMEKA EMEKESIRI. Don't fight me. This is the time for us to work together and get what we are looking for. So now the process is activated and Nigeria cannot withdraw from it again. You know, I was telling you that on the 3rd of July 2016, the President of Nigeria made a commitment which the Federal Republic of Nigeria cannot withdraw from anymore. And what is it? If you go to Al Jazeera, if you go to the tape, the interview on the 3rd of July 2016, look at that tape. It is a 26-minute tape. You can scroll up to the 23rd minute, 23.05 to 26.00. That is a segment of that tape. That is where the President of Nigeria made a commitment that Nigeria can never withdraw from anymore. So we have now used it as the evidence, and where he now said that the Biafrans should organize themselves and vote for a state within a state. Maybe you heard when he made that statement. When he said, let me quote him, when he was asked by the interviewer on Al Jazeera, he said, we have a democracy system now that let the Biafrans organize themselves and vote for a state within a state. That statement he made, he now went ahead and said, if they try to interfere looking for Biafra after 2 million people were killed, they are joking. And Nigeria won't tolerate Biafra. Now he made that statement that for outright independence from Nigeria, that they will not tolerate, but they are willing to start with Biafra within Nigeria. That is both voting for a state within a state. Fine. He may now say, some of you may now say you want outright independence immediately. But what we are saying that we are holding Nigerian government by the commitment the federal government made by saying that the Biafrans should now vote for state within state. That we are going for that one first. And I don't want people to begin to fight over this now. We are going for that one first. The Biafrans will now organize themselves and become Biafra within Nigeria. First step with our Biafran parliament. First, Nigeria cannot withdraw from this commitment now. He said the federal government of Nigeria, Buhari, the President Buhari has said, Biafrans should organize themselves now to vote for a state within the state.
Okay, sir. Barrister, there is another good news that you mentioned before about the United Nations. Can you elaborate on that, please?
Yes, I said we have sent our documentation to the United Nations, and we have also activated this human rights abuse, the case killing of all the Biafrans. We have also activated in the Human Rights Court, but all these processes are legal and judicial processes, and we are following them through. And I'm saying that we are doing it through the law firm of JC Goat Solicitors. It's not
in Africa, or is it in Europe?
It's in Europe. In Europe, JC Goat Solicitors is in Europe. It's an English law firm. Okay. It's a British law firm.
Good.
So it's not in Africa.
So that means if they gave, Nigeria cannot be able to maneuver this once again. It's no longer in their judiciary. And if they fail to obey the court, none of them will be able to travel abroad again.
Yeah, it's not the Nigerian court. It's not in the Nigerian court anymore. It is in the international court. It's not in the Nigerian court. And the law firm that is doing it is the British law firm called JC Goat Solicitors.
So, my people, you have heard from the barrister himself. He said, now is not the time to fight each other. Now is not the time to point fingers. Now is the time to unite. Did you get that word? Unite, let's fight the common enemy. Now is the time to be one brother, one love, to push it through. Now, let me add this one again, my people. As these cases have been activated now, as barrister have activated the case on European Human Rights Court on the killings of the Biafrans back home, things that started happening since day 4 yesterday. Very powerful move. But my people, we need support. We need financial support. I have to mention it direct. The lawyers that will carry the case will be paid. The lawyers that will defend our people, the lawyers that will press the Nigerian government to pull back this killing squad need to be paid. They will not do it with empty-handed. Not only me and Barrister will carry the burden, we need every support from all of you. All of you, if you are listening now, if you will listen it before, every door is open. Barrister, a question just came in. He said, I have a question, please. If we have Biafra within Nigeria, would that stop the Fulani from killing us?
Okay, that's a very good question. When you have Biafra within Nigeria, you now have your parliament. You have your own parliament that will make law to protect your territory. So it's like you are in Nigeria, but you're on your own, and you have territorial integrity to protect even while you are in Nigeria.
Can we still have police?
Yes, that's what we mean. You now govern yourself, you now protect yourself, you have your territory within Nigeria, but it's called Biafra territory. Any Fulani person with his cattle or what coming in will be in trouble, because Biafra will make law to regulate and govern Biafra territory. Even though you are still in Nigeria, you are Biafran territory within Nigeria. That is the first step before the outright pull out.
Okay, that means we have already gotten independent, but we are still simulating the independent under the Nigerian government.
Exactly. So you are still on your own. You are governing yourself, your territory. You are controlling yourself, even though you are still within Nigeria. Maybe the only thing that will hold us together, we may still be using one currency called Naira.
But what of resources?
That is part of the parliament. That's part of the negotiation when we are going into that arrangement.
Yes.
It may be, of course, we have to agree with federal government of Nigeria, the resources. How will the resources be shared? Will it be 50%? Will it be 100%? Will it be 80%? Will it be 90%? It will be agreed.
Okay, that means the oil firms, all the whole companies mining things in the eastern region will now renegotiate with the Biafran parliament and the politicians.
Exactly. We are not killing anybody. We are not destroying anybody. We want peace. So we negotiate, and whatever is agreeable by the parties will now continue. So we are not destroying anything. We are not destroying oil companies. We want them to remain in our land, but we will negotiate.
Okay, that means if we are defending our territory by then, we will have our own judicial system then.
Exactly. That's what it means. We have our parliament. We set our own system.
It means any cattle, we may say that anybody who want to have train cattle in eastern region have to have a ranch.
A ranch.
It will not be this ranch.
Yes, the parliament can make a law. If you want to be in animal husbandry, you have a ranch. You don't have to carry and parade your cattle on our road.
Another question comes in, Barrister. Would the regional law by then supersede the law of the center?
Good. Now, there is something called, even now as we speak, we have the legislative powers, the concurrent list, the exclusive list, the residual list, even now, so that states even now have powers to make law, and federal has also power to make law. And now, at that stage, as we are now, if the law of the state conflicts with the law of the federal, the one of the federal will supersede. But when we go into the phase of independence, well, call it independence, but within Nigeria.
Independent process, it's just a process.
Yes, but within Nigeria, that is that will be devolution of power to Biafra. Devolution of power to Biafra. So the extent of the law we'll make now will be negotiated. It will be discussed during this process of devolution of power, during this process of establishing Biafra as a territory within Nigeria. So the law will make, the legislative list now will be agreed. What are the things that the Biafran parliament will pass into law? And what are the things that Nigerian government will pass into law? Just as it is now, as it is in Scotland now. So they have power to pass laws. Now, I'm telling you that it is not yet the time to pass law to pull out now. It will get to the stage where our parliament will now decide for the referendum of total pull out. But for now, it is to govern ourselves as a people, as a territory, as an autonomous governing region within Nigeria, having our own parliament.
My people, do you understand what Barrister is saying? Having this parliament means we have our own government, our own leaders inside Nigeria, but on our own territory. You know, but still under the Nigeria government as a whole. That means we are independent. But
yeah, it's quarter to go. It's quarter to go.
But still under the umbrella of that union. But any law we pass, any law we make in our own Biafran parliament, we call it Biafran parliament, we supersede the federal laws because we will be able to protect our territory. And those laws will guarantee the protection of our territory. Like now, telling the cattle areas, you will not be able to move around with your cattle in our territory. Our neighboring states, you may go there, but in our own territory, it's not allowed. And Nigeria will respect it and protect it. We will have our police that will be controlling all our borders and have our forces that will guide our territory, that nothing will be able to destroy or go against our laws.
Well, that is okay. That's okay. I said when we get to that stage of devolution of power, the power arrangement will be agreed.
Okay.
Understand?
Within us and the federal.
Yes, the power arrangement will be agreed between the Biafran parliament and the Nigerian parliament.
Somebody asked a question: is there anything wrong having the Biafra outside Nigeria?
There is something called feasibility and viability studies. Fortunately, I operate with my skill and experience and knowledge in all these areas of studies, which I have done. I have done a feasibility and viability project or study of the Biafran project. At the moment as I speak to you now, it is better, it is feasible to have Biafra within Nigeria first. Then before having Biafra outside Nigeria as another phase of the project. This one now is phase 2 project. Phase 2 project is feasible now. But the outright independence of Biafra from Nigeria is not phase 2 project. It is not feasible now. Because the international communities, the world powers, British government, Britain, America, France, and all the world powers will resist outright independence now. In feasibility and viability studies, well, as evaluation appraiser, I'm an evaluation scientist. Now we look at feasibility before we look at viability. Feasibility is to question whether it is feasible, that is, whether it is possible, looking at the laws, the politics, the institutions, and all the circumstances in the now. Looking at everything, is this project feasible? Now, when you look at it, you can look at it in the short term, you can look at it in the long term. Is Biafran project feasible? Yes, but it has to be in phases. Phase 1, yes. Phase 2, phase 3. Phase 1 is completed, I have told you.
Yes.
That the awareness campaign, that phase 1 is completed. Phase 2 is feasible now, and that is creating Biafra within Nigeria. That one is feasible now. You will get support from international community. Britain will support you. Nigeria will support you because the president of Nigeria has already committed Nigeria and said, let the people vote for state within state. What does that mean?
Creating your own state.
Exactly. Creating your own country within the country. The Nigerian government has already committed itself to that. Britain will support you. France will support you. All the world powers will support you. That's why I said Biafra phase 2 project is feasible. I am a feasibility appraiser. When I talk with authority. I was taught feasibility appraiser by Professor J.A. Ume. So when I talk with authority. Now, Biafra project phase 2 is feasible now. For us to govern ourselves, have our own territory as Biafra territory within Nigeria. Then, like I said the other day, when we govern ourselves for some years, we now decide, is it better now to pull out outrightly or to still stay? At that stage, I don't know what will happen. I have told you, I don't know who will do that stage 3. But for now, stage 2, I have been called to guide you in stage 2. That is phase 2 project of having Biafra within Nigeria. And I don't want this unnecessary argument and antagonism and kicking one another and kicking against us. I am a professional in this matter. I am a feasibility and viability appraiser. Okay, maybe you know me as a lawyer, but I'm trained in these things I'm talking about. And I'm telling you that Biafra project phase 2 is possible now. If you think you have superior understanding of feasibility appraiser, come and challenge me. I don't know why we don't accept the truth. And making noise has been made, and I say yes, the noise that was made, that is good. But we have passed that stage. The stage we are now is creating Biafra now within Nigeria, and that is where we are going. And I don't want all this unnecessary antagonism.
You see, Barrister is now ready to work with anybody that is ready. Let us be one. This Mirror African Television is where unity is being powered, and God have made it clear for us that he is ready to use Mirror Africa to unite anything that is ununitable. You know, Barrister has opened the door. And now, for those joining us now, Barrister have filed a case day before yesterday as the military started killing our people back home. He have filed a case in European Human Rights Court. You know, and they are ready to hear our case, but we need evidence. We need evidence from all angles. My people, if you know those people back home that has videos, pictures of those killed when the military were attacking, all those things, and advise them to start videoing the military forces and send in. Use that email address there, info@jcgold, or you use that IPO Biafra at yahoo.com. Send in the evidence there. The court need evidence. European Human Rights Court need evidence. Chris Nwago, I don't understand that question. If the Buhari's government agreed to the restructuring as most people suggest, then what Barrister is educating us on may apply. Unfortunately, the Arewa will not let work. It is not possible, my brother. Barrister, what he's trying to say is that if they try to apply that restructuring, that this self-governance inside Nigeria will not work, it's a lie. It will work. Nigeria wants to restructure itself. We want to have our own. Is it not so, Barrister?
Well, there's no need arguing. I like action. I like action.
I love that word. I love that word.
I don't like all this noise all this talking and talking and talking. I want action. I have started. All we need is help. All we need is support. That is it. And mind you, for all these years, I have been laboring for the Biafrans. What I have been getting is insult and attacks, no support.
It's bygone, Barrister. That one has gone. Nothing like that will come again. You have opened door for everything. You are ready to work with anybody, any Biafran group that is ready to join the war now that this thing have started. Look, my people, the barristers that will fight this case now, we need to pay them. The European Human Rights Court have opened the door, ready to look into the case of killing of indigenous people. Now is another phase. we need to pay the barristers. It's not one barrister, it's not two. Barristers, how many of them can be able to defend the indigenous people in the European court?
What I'm saying that this is a law firm. A law firm is
that is group.
A law firm is carrying this case. The law firm is carrying this case, and this law firm is regulated by the government. The British government regulates this law firm. It's not a child's play. When a British law firm has taken up the case for a people, understand what we're talking about.
Yes.
Maybe I think the problem is that because I'm a Biafran activist, and then you don't know the difference. Assuming that you now, the Biafrans, go and instruct another law firm. Maybe because you know that JC Go Solicitors is my law firm, right? No. Just like Mekadov Chambers back in Nigeria. And maybe you now know that JC Go Solicitors is a law firm I set up in Britain. And now you don't even know that there's a difference between that law firm and me. That even if I'm not around, that law firm continues. That's a team of lawyers working. So that is the problem. You don't understand the difference. It's a law firm, law firm that is carrying on the Biafra case.
The law firm have teams of lawyers, and
exactly that's what I'm telling you. The law
for their work they are doing on behalf of the Biafra people.
Yes, that's what we mean.
Yes,
it's a law firm that is carrying the case forward.
We have a call on the line, Barrister. Let's take the call, please. The call on the line, please.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hello. Sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay. Yeah, it's Chris. Chris Morgan from United States, Boston, precisely.
Okay, welcome, my brother. Welcome, please.
Okay. Can I go on? Are you?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Add what you want to add.
Okay. I just wanted to say a special thanks to the barrister. Yes, I'm just very happy. Mr. Vividi, can I go on?
Yeah, go ahead. We're hearing you. The word is hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Emeka, the barrister. Good afternoon to you too.
Thank you, my brother Chris.
I'm very glad to talk with you again online. I'm pretty happy when I heard what Zebedee has just explained, that you already started doing something, which gladdens my heart when I heard that you have already made a complaint regarding what erupted yesterday and today. I just would like to know how would we channel our donation, because I don't know, because if I should have to make some contribution, I don't know how to go about it from the United States.
We have a human rights organization that you can donate through, or you can.
Okay.
Yeah. Or there is a human rights organization you can donate through, or go to the IPOB government. Go to IPOBgovernment.org.
I will tender everything.
IPOBgovernment.org. You will see donate button. You donate. IPOBgovernment.org.
Okay.
That's www.ipob.
Yeah, I think is that the same one I wrote to you? I had something that I wrote to you briefly on.
Okay. Yeah.
You responded back to me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That one where the website where the database of all the Biafrans is being created, right?
Okay. Okay.
When you go there, you will see donate button. Apart from registration, there's also donate button for those who want to make donations. So that can also you can also do it through that one. Yes.
I still have account that I put online too. You can anybody can send it through there. Everything will reach barristers. Anything we want to do with it, we'll still go ahead. Here is open, and anything that comes, if you want your information to get out for people to thank you for what you are doing, we will do that.
No, I don't think I would. I don't think I want anything like it. It's just to make sure that we put our hands on deck. That's
Yes, yes.
my idea of it. Because what the barrister is doing is
Wonderful.
is I mean that is really wonderful. Because that's the only way we can get connected and help him to expedite actions. Because we cannot all just be quiet like this. It doesn't make sense. I know that what barrister is educating us on is very nice, but the only thing is that most of us don't have patience anymore. But I believe in what he wants to do.
I know because I know Biafrans are not patient. Biafrans are impatient now. Every person wants to get out of Nigeria.
But at least to withdraw the military out of our territory is
exactly. I have never seen this level of terrorism before in my life. I was watching one this morning, here, and I have never seen a thing like that. Why would the military say they want to exercise their level of power, how powerful they are, to a people that are harmless, to a particular region? Why would they do that? Why don't they go and team up with the armies of our neighboring countries and show?
They will clarify those things when they go to European Human Rights Court. Why they leave the northern Nigeria where Boko Haram is operating, where they should test every equipment. They leave the Yorubas where it's normal, and they go to the east, peaceful people, and testing their weapon. They don't test their weapon where the Boko Harams are operating. They will clarify those things to the European Human Rights Court.
Barrister, please just help us. I mean, like I've just said, we don't have that patience anymore. Just help to educate us more.
Yeah.
You see, your idea is brilliant. I have come to terms with you. I have finally come to agree with you. I initially disagreed to agree with you because of the way you are coming up with your own idea. But I slept over it. I came to the realization that you are making a great sense. You get what I'm saying? There's nothing like if we can get some sense of to exercise our impatience. I think if we follow you, I think your idea, I think we're going to do exploit. I believe so. But it's just that most of us lack patience this time around. That's just the problem. That is just the problem. How are we going to get this patient? Are you going to pray God to give it to us? Or are you going to use the expert? I don't know how you're going to do it because that is where the problem is.
Barrister, you're also a bishop, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother. Actually, what you have said now has encouraged me. That is, what you have said now has given me much courage and much peace. Because if you are talking to people and nobody's understanding you, sometimes you get frustrated that nobody's understanding. I quite appreciate that Biafrans are no longer patient because of what we have seen. But nature teaches us a lesson that
that's correct.
Patience must be in everything we do. If you plant a seed now, you're a farmer, you plant a seed and you want that seed to grow and bear fruit, you will look like a madman if every morning you go and bring up the seed to see whether it has grown. Tomorrow morning you go again and uproot it again to see whether it's growing. 3 days later you go and uproot it again to see whether it's growing. A farmer needs patience until the thing germinates. So everything we do on earth, God teaches us to be patient and to follow the due process. Now, fortunately for us, Nigerian government has laid the foundation, and we are not fighting against Nigeria. We are not at war with Nigeria. British government and French government and America and some others, they are all in league with Nigeria. They are in support of Nigeria. Fine. We are not asking them to break their relationship with Nigeria, no. But we want to play the diplomatic card with them. Since the Nigerian government has said that the Biafrans should organize themselves and vote for a state within a state. That vote for a country within country. Fine. Yes. We will take that one and start with that. First, he says, President Buhari said, let the Biafrans organize themselves. Look at the first assignment he has given to us. Let them organize themselves. Second, let them vote for a state within a state. You see, two assignments. One, organize yourselves. See, the problem now is organizing ourselves. And that is the reason we now created the database, the Biafran database, that is capable of holding even all the Biafrans, even if you are 75 million. I understand that we have about 75 million. We have database that can hold the data of all Biafrans in the world. This is similar to what Nigeria is doing now by their national registration something scheme Nigerian government is doing. Nigeria wants to have a database. So that is actually what Biafrans have created already. So we need to organize ourselves as a people. President of Nigeria has given us that challenge. Say, let them organize themselves and vote for a state within the state. Two things. Let them organize themselves. Can we organize ourselves? That's a challenge. President Buhari has given us a challenge. Let them organize themselves and then vote for a state within the state. Can we organize ourselves? That's where we are now. And yes, we can. Let me answer that question. Yes, we can organize ourselves, and we have started organizing ourselves. Go to the website of the IPOB government, www.ipobgovernment.org, and put your name there on the database. Make donations. Be part of what Biafra is doing. We can organize ourselves.
Okay, so if I go to the database, it's possible I could register in there. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, go and put your data there. Let all Biafrans all over the world, put their data, register themselves there. Let us hit 75 million people of Biafra.
Okay. Do you indicate where you are registering from to?
No, if you are there, if you enter that place, it tells you where your address, all the details are there in the database. Of course, database will tell you where you live, your address, your name, where you live, and all those things are there in the database.
Okay. I'll look it up. I'll do that. Okay. Barrister, thank you. Just be patient with us. You know what I mean? People, we are going to ask you tough questions, and we are going to disagree with you.
I know.
But your consistency will convince us. You know what I mean? You've been very consistent. I've been watching you. You know.
I understand.
Yeah.
Thank you for encouragement, my brother.
Okay. All right, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Goodbye.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for calling in. God bless you. Barrister, as you people are talking, we are receiving a very powerful suppression. I don't know where it's coming from, but I may trace it later. They are trying to interrupt our service. Not even from YouTube. It's stay there. It's not from YouTube. They are trying to interrupt the service.
They want to interrupt us,
they want to overload the...
Who can be interrupting us? Is it somebody who doesn't like what we are saying?
Yeah, maybe it's from Nigeria.
Well, I don't know who will hate what we are saying, but...
They are overloading our bandwidth.
So that we will crash or something.
Yes.
So, is it the Biafrans that are doing this?
It cannot be Biafrans. This is maybe Nigerian.
Nigerian IT experts.
Yeah, cacaworms, but not on me.
Okay. I'm surprised to hear that.
Not on me.
Well, I'm surprised to hear that.
Yes,
Okay,
this is
that's all right. Truth will prevail.
truth must.
Yeah,
I'm
to
writing to
prevail.
my friends, the Russians. They should help a little. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's continue, Barrister.
Yes.
People are taking care. um, but why can the government go after bloggers like we, trying to interrupt the message that we are giving to our people?
Who interrupted your message?
They are interrupting now. It's still going
Who
on.
now? Who is interrupting you?
I cannot trace it now because if I try
Why
to
did you
trace
say?
it,
Why do you say the government?
because it's only Nigerian government that can do this.
How can you say that? I hate
Barrister,
people.
you are a barrister. That is not your field. Sorry, sir. We know our field.
Okay. Now listen. You say it is only Nigerian government that can interrupt this message,
Yes.
and you are saying this. You are now indicting or accusing Nigerian government. But
Barrister.
what we are saying is not against Nigerian government. Nigerian government said, let the Biafrans organize themselves. And then, is it not what Nigerian government said? So, to tell me now that Nigerian government is trying to interrupt you, I find it difficult to believe you.
To swallow. Yes, I know that. But
Because
after the
Nigerian
show,
government, yes.
if I'll be able to trace everything and say Barrister, look at the IP addresses.
Okay, fine. Trace it. Those of you that are into this computer or internet something, go ahead and trace whoever is trying to block it. And if that is traceable, then I may take action against the person who is blocking my speech, because I have freedom of expression. You don't block me.
Okay. Yes.
You don't block me. You don't block me if I'm talking. You try to stop me, to gag me, to close my mouth. You can't. The strength of a lawyer is his mouth. If you block the mouth of a lawyer, then you have finished him. So I can't allow my mouth to be blocked.
Yes. So let's proceed, Barrister. Let's proceed. The brother I just called, let me thank you once again for throwing your support behind the Barrister. And we are calling on others that are listening in, those that will listen later. Please, the chambers that will carry on these cases will be paid. We need your support. We need your backup. Not my backup, not Barrister's backup. You listen, look, call home. Operation Cobradas have started. Today is Aba. Among how many boys? I don't know how many guys are pushed down in Abia State, in Aba. Umuahia was last. Now it's Aba. And I heard that even they have opened fire in the River State. Even the River State boys are withstanding the whole thing. Somebody called me from Abuja telling me that everywhere is aching, that everywhere is shaking, that they are not even going out. People are running back home. Are we to war or Nigeria want to create something? I don't know, Barrister.
Well, what we can do now is to manage the situation. We didn't plan it this way when we started the legal method, the political process, the judicial process, the diplomatic process. When we started it, we didn't know that this type of confrontation will arise. We never planned this movement to be confrontational at all. We planned it to be so peaceful, gentle, nobody will even know until the case is over. And by the time you know it, you will now get announcements from international community, from Nigerian, from everywhere, that it has been resolved, that the territory from so and so shall now be called Biafra, and then a committee will be set up for boundary adjustment. It would have been so easy, but we have passed that stage now. It has already become confrontational.
Yes.
So what we now need to do is to manage the situation. There's nothing we can't wind back the clock. Since it has already become confrontational, let us manage the situation.
So my people, as the Barrister said before, those that are joining us now, the message that is rolling on that dashboard on my top head, the black one, says, gather evidence of the people being killed back home now. Gather the evidence, send it to the chambers
The
of
law,
law, the
the
law
chamber.
chambers that are handling the case now, that are taking the issue to the European Human Rights Court. We cannot challenge Nigeria again in their court. Now it's now outside. But those that have the evidence got to send it, because we need to equip ourselves. We need to be well equipped before the European Human Rights Court. You know, call your friends, call everybody that has evidence back home. They may send it. They should try their possible best to send in the evidence that they have. Okay, you cannot see the emails. 1 minute, let me put it in writing. Let me put it in writing.
Just copy it and paste it.
Yes,
That's
let me do it. The email. Why can't I see the email again? I cannot. But let's write the email again, please.
Let me write it again. Let me write it again. Email.
Yeah.
Email to info. Email info at jcgold.com. Info at jcgold.com or Biafra at yahoo.com or jcgold solicitors at gmail.com. So I'm sending 3 emails.
Okay.
Info at jcgold.com or Biafra at yahoo.com or jcgold solicitors at gmail.com.
Okay. Have you pushed it? Okay, it's there.
Have you seen them?
Yes. So
Info at jcgold.com or Biafra at yahoo.com or jcgold solicitors at gmail.com.
So I have it. Let me amend everything. So yes. Yeah. So
Copy and paste.
So is this on Facebook? No, this is YouTube. It's not on Facebook.
Okay.
Now the email is on its way. Most of you will see it. Please copy it, share it to all the Biafrans. They should send the whole evidence, everything going on the ground, the videos and the pictures of things happening within Umuahia, Aba, River State, or the Eastern region. Send it in so that we will be able to be well equipped. Because if we're going to confront Nigeria before the European Human Rights Court, we need to be well equipped with full evidence. And those evidence, they will take it, they will verify it. Europeans will take it to their laboratory. Don't do any Photoshop.
No, please, no Photoshop. Please.
Don't do any Photoshop. Any Photoshop you send, the European Union will take it to the laboratory and they will open everything. That means we are faking our evidence.
We're faking.
Don't send anything with Photoshop, any edited video. Bring everything original. As you video it, send it down. Don't do any Photoshop. Don't carry the head of this one and put this place. Please, it will not help us. Any child here will be able to turn the back of that video and turn the back of the pictures and get the joint that you made. Please, don't do it. We need authentic information. Why should I call you Chamber for? Biafra land, the rising sun, Igbo. I cannot call you Chemefo. I tried to reach you Chemefo before I start Bureau Africa. Many people tell me to call you Chemefo. I write him WhatsApp. I do everything. I will not take my niece and go to London and beg him. I will not talk to him. Sorry, that one, the door is closed. You know? I'm not against any group. I'm not against anybody. But I have tried my possible best to reach you Chemefo. My brother. That's my own view. You know, here is unity. Even I sent my friends living in London to talk to him, for him to reply, to respond. I called his line, I called his WhatsApp, I called his Skype, no respond. That's all I have to give out. No matter that, I'm not supposed to talk about this online, my people. So, Barrister,
yes, please.
We are about to close. Is there another thing that you'd like to chip into our people? Many people just join us now. Please, can you refresh them about United Nations and everything?
Yeah, we said that Biafran case has been pushed forward now. We have filed the documentations at the United Nations, and we have activated the referendum process, and we also we have embarked upon the human rights case concerning these human rights abuses, all these killings, all the atrocities that Nigerian authorities are committing now against the Biafrans. So, that the case now is being handled by a British law firm called JC Gold Solicitors. We have opened the file for Biafra, and this law firm is regulated by the British government. It's regulated by the Law Society. So it's not a child's play. It's not something that you do carelessly, because they can always come and carry the file. Yes, we are regulated, so they can easily come and take the file and look into the file and know what's happening, because we are regulated. So that's why I'm saying anything we do now, do it properly. You don't expect somebody like me to join in childish things. Let us do things professionally. Let's do it professionally, and we shall get what we want. The British government, the American government, the German government, the French government, Nigerian government, all the governments of the world will support you if you follow the due process. And that's what we are doing. And they will support. You see, when your child grows up and says, "Daddy, I have grown up, I want a piece of land to build my house," the father will give him. Is it not true?
Yes, that's true.
Yes, the father. Now, when I joined the Biafran struggle, I asked the question to the members of MASOP who visited me. Then my chambers was in Port Harcourt. I asked them a question. Since you started this struggle, have you presented a request to the Nigerian government? Have you officially presented a request to the Nigerian government that you want to be free from Nigeria? They said no. I said, what have you been doing? They said they have been protesting and protesting. I said, yes, you've been protesting and protesting, but have you brought a case before the Nigerian authority, either in the Senate, in the parliament, or in the court, or anyhow you summon Nigerian government, summon them and present your case? Have you? Say them that, okay, we have grown. We have grown and we want to build our own home. Like a child grows up and tells his family, I want to set up my own family. Have you done that? They said,
Barrister, please, let me add something. Somebody is interrupting. Biafra land of the rising sun, Igbo. Maybe you just join in now. We are open. We are working with every group in Nigeria, every group abroad. Nobody is divided. Now here, Middle Africa is not division. If somebody doesn't want to follow you, you will not go large. It doesn't happen that way. We are all matured men. Please, don't think that we are dividing BVI or Biafra or Namde. Now it's united one front. God
no, we are
you.
not dividing any place, please. We are not. I'm talking about. We're saying that the world body, the community, international community, all the countries will support you if you follow the due process. Then I began to give you an example. When a child grows up in his family, he goes to the head of family and said, or whatever, please, I need a parcel of land to start my own family, my own house. And they'll give him a piece of land. So it is. The Biafrans have grown up. We want our own territory. So, but you need to present it properly. Present it properly. And then you'll be listened to. They will listen to you when you present your case properly. But you have not. you are agitating.
That's why you people will not send in any Photoshop evidence. As Barrister is saying, send authentic information, please.
So when I asked the question to master people, then that was about in Port Harcourt, they said they are just protesting and protesting that Nigeria should let them go. I said, fine, but have you presented your case? So yeah, we have made noise, we have made protests, we have agitated. That is correct. That's creation of awareness. This is the time to start the real thing. So we are now starting, and fortunately, Nigerian government is in support of Biafra to be free. But first step is freedom within Nigeria, being a territory, a called Biafran territory.
Even the government of Nigeria is giving a full evidence that will help us to fasten this process.
Yes, Nigeria is giving us evidence. Nigeria is helping us to fasten this process. So please, join in this due process. We have made we have created the awareness. I give thanks to all of you who created the awareness, because if not Owazirike who started, and Nnamdi Kanu, his boy, who now continues from where he stopped to create the awareness, and all other Biafran groups who have created the awareness, if not you, I wouldn't be talking about the second phase, the Biafra project phase 2, because you have done the work. You have done much work. You have even done more than me.
The groundwork, yes.
I'm building upon your own foundation. That is, you have laid the foundation of the first stage. That is stage 1, phase 1. I am doing the phase 2. Then someone else may do phase 3. Phase 2 is now organize yourselves within Nigeria and vote for state within state. Create Biafra first and have your own Biafra parliament and govern yourselves, just like you
manage your resources.
Yeah,
have
manage
your
your
police.
Exactly, just like Scotland and yeah, even Catalonia, even yeah. So just like them, we can now have our own parliament and govern ourselves. Then it will get to, I don't know how many years we will govern ourselves. It will get to a stage where the phase 3 will start. That phase 3 of outright pull out, if it becomes necessary then. But remember, at that stage, people may vote no. Like Scotland has had referendum several times, and each time they will fail. Who knows what will happen in that time? But I cannot speculate. I can only talk about what I know now, and that is Biafra Project Phase 2. And I am telling you authoritatively that Biafran Project Phase 2 is feasible and viable. And I say this with authority as a feasibility and viability appraiser trained at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, trained under Professor J.A. Ume. I am an evaluation scientist. I have evaluated the project, and I can tell you that Biafra Project Phase 2 is feasible and viable.
Thank you, Barrister. Thank you, my people. Thank you, Barrister, for educating our people. Now, my people, let me add something before we leave. Barrister added a website. Let me send in that website. Go to that website if you want to donate things. Go there, donate whatever you feel like to help your people, because these chambers that are picking up this case, that will take it to the European court and defend the Biafran people and the killings in Biafra land, they will be paid. And they can only be paid if you want this military out of our territory. If you want them out of our territory and want our freedom, now is the time to support what we are doing. We are not telling you to leave this group. We all are one, but department by department. Our own department now is the legal process. Nigeria got to come to the European Human Rights Court and clarify to the European Human Rights Court why you should not test your armor tanker and your weapon against Boko Haram, and you move into a town, city, where ordinary people are living peacefully and started testing your weapon there, they will, I will wonder the type of evidence I will see in the court that day, barrister, that they will tender to challenge the evidence we are going to tender. So my people, please, I'm sending you the website. I'm glad you are a happy man on your program today. You were so angry yesterday about the bullying of our people in East. Yes. Yesterday I was mad, you know. I was mad, and I contacted the barrister. He said yes, he's seen everything and he's working behind the scene to see that things move. You know, he's a lawyer. Barrister like to follow the legal process. If you ask me that yesterday, I will tell you now, let's go. Let's go. But barrister said no. In the job, you know, he said, calm down. They will come and beg. They will beg the Biafra to withdraw the case. Because if we win that case, a lot of politicians in Nigeria will not see Europe again or America. Yes. If their leg crosses, they will be like, what is that? What's the name of that man? They sentenced in Britain for how many years before he was released now? They will face the same judgment because of you. We can only say thank you, barrister, for all these steps. Thank you. God bless you. Bless your family and keep on guiding you. You know,
and all the Biafrans, I also say, may God bless you abundantly. Thank you very much.
God bless you, barrister. Thank you very much for this step. You know,
God
bless you. Thank you, my people.
Bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, barrister. We'll release barrister to have his peace. Barrister, bye for now, sir.
Yeah, bye.
Bye for now. So, my people, it's not easy. I am happy now. I'm very happy, you know, because the step, due process, do sound as if it's impossible. But when it start working, you will be glad. You will be glad. Even you will tell Nigeria to continue and do their rubbish, blah, 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 because you will punish them in the area where they will not have any remedy. Nobody will come and rescue them. They cannot call anybody. Victoria Frank, I made it clear. I sent in an account number. That is my private account. It's not on this barrister's process now. I send in account number. That is my private account number. I said Nnamdi Carlos lawyers that are in Nigeria. Nigerian press doesn't want to publish what they want to spread. Even they are rejecting their money to publish it. But for them to come on air like barrister now, they need to recharge their phone to the standard that will give them enough data to hang on and tell you what is going on. But I have not seen anything. Everybody just relax, and what should I do? Should I count 100,000 and recharge their phone so that you will sit down and watch it and enjoy yourself? I am sorry. This is we. You know, together doesn't mean that it's only Mirror Africa. Together is us. Together. Even though you put €1, $1, $2, before 1 week runs out, maybe we'll be able to make out something that will bring up to 100,000 naira. And you will see all of them live on this Mirror African television. He was writing me today, the barrister from Nigeria, the Nnamdi Carlos barrister, one of his team members, writing to me that things is getting out of hand. There are a lot of things to dish out so that the international community will get the information. But I cannot do anything. Nobody is responding. Let me put the account again. Maybe you guys will be touched down and do something. If you want another barrister, those that are operating directly within Nnamdi Carlos in Nigeria, that are seeing everything that is going on there, will come and educate you and tell you everything firsthand. This is the account. You know, this is the account number. If you are ready, you may call through WhatsApp. If you may write me through WhatsApp, I will send it to you. so that you will be able to see the whole information directly. But because many people do say they don't see the things very clearly on their own screen. You write that WhatsApp, write me on WhatsApp. I will send everything to you. You know. Then you will see those barristers there. That is the account number. It's German account. That is my private account. It's not a business or NGO account. That is my private account, my people. You know, anything you put there, then I will be able to recharge their phones, everything. I will not give them physical cash at hand. I will recharge their phone from here, all of them, and they will appear live. You throw in your question, listen from them. That's all. God bless you, and bless all the Biafrans, and bless the struggle that we are doing, and may the souls of the Biafrans that are being killed back home rest in perfect peace. Those that died in the name of Biafra, and those that died back home, may their soul rest in peace in Jesus' name. God bless you all. You may send in, you may use MoneyGram. MoneyGram can pay into this account under 3 minutes. If you use MoneyGram, you may use my name, Zebedi Courier, Germany, and send, even though it's what they call it, Western Union. I will go and pick it up and still perform the duty. All options is open. If you have PayPal, you may request for PayPal account, write me on private email. I will send you my PayPal email. You use PayPal and do whatever. You know, there are many ways to transact money. I do buy things from US. I pay with my PayPal. I pay with my credit card. Western world is one place, you know. So God bless you, my people. Remain blessed, and God will bless you as you support what we are doing. Because listen, my people, listen. You people want freedom. We want the liberation of our area. We want the military to pull out their heavy weapons around our territory. And it's not easy. We must dip hand into our pocket to sponsor the lawyers, the white men that will carry on the case to challenge Nigeria before the court of law. And thank God, those that have the videos of that spokesperson of the military, he contradicts himself on that video. Download that video, send it also. It's also an evidence. I will download it also and keep it on my server. Please download it so that they will not terminate that video. Rush now and start downloading it because it's a very powerful evidence. God bless all of you. Let us dance our motivation. God bless you. Bye-bye for now. My people do drone or gather more Biafra na more gather nila na ma agamase ka biko ka anyị mechie ne ofo here for echi biko agama like ana aba echi ka anyị na ahụ iho na account na ahụ iho something negotiate that na you people are ready, you people are willing to stop the bloodshed back home. God bless you and remain blessed. Bye bye for now. Let's pick a call. Hello, the call on the line. Can you hear me? Where are you calling from?
From Boston. It's Chris again. from the United States.
Okay.
Yeah, Zebedee, can I do Western Union because the thing is extreme, but I didn't clear right from your those account details. I'm making
you can do Western Union with my name and actually wanted the account details. If we want the WhatsApp, you want the WhatsApp number.
Did you display it on the?
Yes, it's on the left side of this this thing now. Let me.
But I'll be able to do Western Union.
Okay.
I'm Western Union. And then there was ZEBDEBRE.
No, Z like zebra, E like England,
yes.
D like beta,
yes.
E like England,
yeah.
D like Dora,
okay.
E like England, E like England. Then Korea.
Oh, double E, Korea.
Yeah, Zebedee.
Okay.
Then Korea is K like K, O like orange, R like Russia, I like Ireland, E like England. Zebedee.
Okay,
Korea.
that's good. Okay.
And Germany.
All right. Okay, if I do it, I'm plugging a German number. Where?
If I'm a German number, you will get me.
Okay, all right. It's all right.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Bye-bye for now. Yeah. So, my people, you see, our brother Onion Emetinobi is making move, and I will love all of you to make move so that we see changes. God bless you and remain blessed. Bye-bye for now.